Section 1. Your ChatGPT results are a mirror. Most people get mediocre results from ChatGPT. They conclude the tool is the problem. This is a mistake. The tool is rarely the source of the failure. The real issue is the quality of the input. Your output is a mirror of your prompt. A weak, unfocused prompt will always produce a weak, unfocused answer. It is a simple system of inputs and outputs. To change the output, you must first change the input. This is where most users fail. They do not have a system for asking good questions. Instead, it provides a small set of fundamental fixes. These are the 5 most common mistakes freelancers and solo workers make when using AI. Section 2. Mistake 1. The context vacuum. The most frequent mistake is providing no context. Users type a short, isolated command into the chat window. They treat ChatGPT like a simple search engine, but it is not a search engine. It is a reasoning engine. It needs background information to reason effectively. Without knowing who you are, what your goals are, or who your audience is, the model can only provide the most generic, average response possible. It defaults to the mean because it has no other data to work with. Consider this common low-context prompt. Bad example. Prompt. Write a product description for my app. The model has no idea what the app does, who it is for, or what makes it special. The result will be a bland paragraph filled with corporate jargon like seamless integration, user-friendly interface. It will be useless because it lacks specificity. It fails to connect with any real human need. Now let's inject simple, clear context into the same request. Fixed example. Prompt. I am a freelance app developer. My new app helps busy parents monitor and manage their children's daily screen time. Write a 100-word product description for the App Store. Use a friendly, reassuring tone. Emphasize key features like ease of use, strong privacy protections. End with a clear call to action to download it today. Section 3. Mistake 2. The missing expert. The second mistake is failing to assign a role. By default, ChatGPT acts as a generalist AI assistant. It provides broad, surface-level information. But its true power is unlocked when you ask it to embody a specific persona. You can instruct it to act as an expert with a particular background, skill set, level of experience. This simple instruction fundamentally changes the depth, tone, and quality of the response. Bad example. Prompt. How do I improve my email open rate? The response will be a predictable list. Write better subject lines, segment your audience, send at the right time. Fixed example. Prompt. Act as an email marketing consultant with 15 years of experience working with small e-commerce brands. I run a solo business selling digital planners online. My current email open rate is a low 12%. Give me 5 unconventional subject line formulas I can test this week and 3 specific tips to improve my list segmentation. Assigning a role primes the model to access a specific domain of knowledge and adopt a corresponding voice. The advice becomes more specific, more tactical, ultimately more valuable. Try now. Begin with act as a seasoned copywriter, act as a financial advisor for freelancers, act as a social media strategist for creative entrepreneurs. Section 4. The fog of vagueness. Vagueness is the enemy of quality. A vague prompt will always lead to a vague answer. This is like asking a builder to build a house without a blueprint. The result is a random assortment of features that don't fit together and won't meet your needs. Bad example. Give me some content ideas for my Instagram. The model responds with a generic list. Run a contest. Post a behind-the-scenes video. Share a customer testimonial. Ask a question. These ideas aren't wrong, but they're not helpful. Tell the model exactly what you sell. Tell it who you sell to, and the precise format you need. Fixed example. I sell handmade ceramic mugs to young professionals who work from home. My brand's tone is cozy, minimalist, and modern. Give me 5 specific Instagram post ideas for next week. For each idea, a compelling hook line, a short caption of 25-30 words, and 1 simple photo or video concept. Define the format, define the length, define the tone, define the audience. You remove all guesswork. The model creates structured, ready-to-post assets. The output is immediately actionable. Try it. Ask for 5 blog post titles, each with a 3-sentence outline and a target keyword. A common but flawed approach is one-shot prompting. A user types a query, receives a response, and then stops. They either accept the first draft as final or abandon it if it is not perfect. This is a significant mistake. The true power of a language model lies in its ability to iterate. The first output should be treated as a starting point, not a finished product. Bad example. Prompt. Write a cold email to a potential client to offer my services. The model will generate a single email. It might be decent, too long, too formal, or too generic. Then they waste time editing or start over, losing progress. Fixed example. Step 1. Write a short, friendly, cold email for a freelance web designer offering a website redesign. Keep it under 100 words. Step 2. Good start. Now make the tone a bit more direct and confident. Add a sentence that mentions a recent successful project. Step 3. Excellent. Let's make one final change. Shorten the introduction and add a clear call to action, asking for a quick 15-minute call next week. Iteration turns a monologue into a dialogue. It allows you to refine the output with precision. Instead of hoping for a perfect first draft, you build the perfect final draft collaboratively. Try now. After your next response, ask for 2 variations. Make it 50% shorter. Now rewrite it in a more casual, conversational tone. This simple exercise shows how easily you can mold the output with a few follow-ups. The final mistake is blindly accepting the first answer. Language models are powerful, but they are not infallible. They can make factual errors, invent sources, and present wrong info confidently. Hallucination. Copying and pasting without questioning is a big risk, especially for freelancers whose reputation depends on accuracy. Bad example. List 5 interesting statistics about the rise of the freelance economy. The model returns compelling-sounding stats. By 2030, 80% of the workforce will be freelancers. That could be fabricated or out of date. Publish it, and you damage your credibility. Fixed example. List 5 recent statistics about the rise of the freelance economy. For each statistic, provide the source, the study or report, and the year published. If you cannot find a verifiable source, indicate it's an estimate. Why this works? It forces the model to show its work. Demanding sources and dates creates a clear path for verification. It makes sourced facts versus unsourced estimates easy to spot. It doesn't absolve you from checking, but it builds accountability into your workflow. Try now. Next time you ask for any factual info, statistic, historical date, technical definition, add, please provide a source for this information. We have identified 5 common mistakes. Now, let us assemble the solutions into a simple, repeatable system. You do not need to remember dozens of tricks. You only need a basic framework. Apply it to almost any task. This framework turns your prompts from simple questions into comprehensive project briefs. Think of it as a pre-flight checklist for your prompts. Before you send your request, run through these 5 elements. 1. Context. Who are you and what is your goal? 2. Role. Assign a specific expert persona. 3. Task and constraints. Format, length, tone, limitations. 4. Iteration. Treat the first output as a draft. 5. Verification. Ask for sources when facts are involved. Here is a simple script you can copy and paste. I am your role. My goal is to your goal. Act as an expert persona. Please create a format. It should be length and have a tone. For any claims or data, please, verification step. After the first response, begin iteration. That's a great start. Now, let's refine it. Using this template may feel slow at first. Pause for 10 seconds before you type, but this initial investment pays massive dividends and prevents back and forth from vague requests. A well-structured prompt saves you time on the back end. Slowing down at the beginning lets you speed up at the end. You get better results by building a system. The tool is a powerful lever. The 5 fixes are how you place the fulcrum. They shift focus from AI capabilities to your inputs. Mastery is small, consistent improvements in how you ask questions. Each fix is a 1% improvement. Stack them and the effect is remarkable. Don't implement everything at once. Choose one. Fix it in your next prompt. Start now. Open a new chat, apply one fix, and see the difference. If this helped, subscribe to Work Smarter Lab for more no-fluff, practical videos.